Spring comes gently to the land. Winter's over. But the soil, nature's gift, is waiting patiently. Because we all know what's about to happen. Farms are getting larger. Farmers are planting more acres in less time with less farm labor. In the past, seed companies delivered seed in 50-pound bags, or seed came in 50-unit polybag convenience packs. But Northrop King has developed a totally new type of seed container. It will accelerate farmers' planting convenience everywhere. Introducing the Cubit seed container, part of the innovative Northrop King Load and Go seed handling system. You can mechanically move seed to your planter or drill efficiently. Each weather-tight Cubit container carries the equivalent of 40 bags of soybeans or 30 units of seed corn. Think of it. Transfer 2,000 pounds of seed from your vehicle to drill in about 7 minutes, depending upon the machinery you use. That's a whole lot faster than handling 4 bags, and you're about to see proof. Compare ordinary paper sack manual transfer to the Cubit container transfer using a seed conveyor. This will be a timed test to fill 2 same-size 15-foot drills. While edited for television, the transfer time is certified accurate. On the mark, get set, go. Seed delivered right to the planter or drill on a pallet is convenient. Trouble is, even using pallets, farmers will have already handled bagged seed at least 3 times. Once onto your truck, then offloaded into your seed storage area. Finally, reloaded to be carried to the field. But we're not counting these time-consuming exercises during our test today. That's bag number 3. We're keeping score. The seed transfer test has taken 1 minute, 8 seconds so far. Our Cubit container user is under the clock too. Break the security seal, pop open the discharge chute, and the automatic transfer begins. Like the young man unloading the pallet of 40 sacks, each Cubit contains 2,000 pounds of soybeans, the equivalent of 40 units of seed. Flowing at a rate of 280 pounds per minute, the Cubit has already discharged the equivalent of 6.4 bags of soybean seed. Since the Cubit seed container was introduced, it has quickly captured the attention of equipment suppliers, competing seed companies too. Let's couple these pieces of equipment to the Cubit seed container. The machines and the Cubit are very compatible. A forklift would probably rank as the first choice seed box mover. The soybean container covers a 48 by 45-inch footprint and is 54 inches tall. As we said before, it holds 2,000 pounds of seed. Each container has its own built-in pallet. Empty, each weighs about 200 pounds. Hinged, they fold neatly in half for convenient storage and dealer return. It can be picked up from any side, any direction. 9 reinforced feet. The structure base is sturdy and substantial for safety. Manufactured from recyclable plastic, the polyethylene molded bins are safe and sturdy. Interlocking side panels are smooth inside. A plastic liner inside covers the interlocking side panel hinges so seeds don't get trapped in the Cubit. Each Cubit seed container comes complete with a secured, weather-resistant lid. The rodent-proof lid protects the seed and helps deter rats, mice, and the virus dangers their urine and excrement may carry. Before shipment, each container's top is sealed. The discharge gate is also sealed to guarantee varietal integrity and purity. With the floor slanted, not flat, the beans roll right out. Same thing with corn seed. You plant the seeds you paid for when you use the Northrop King Load and Go seed handling system. Farm tractors' three-point hitches can be retrofitted economically to become on-farm forklift substitutes. Keep the forks level and strap it tight. The Woods Dual, for instance, fits Category 2 three-point hitch tractors. Teeth adjust from 20 inches to 48 inches apart. Maximum lift, 70 inches fully raised. The Dual has a maximum lift capacity of 4,000 pounds. For safety, Northrop King does not recommend moving cubit containers with a front-end loader. Load the seed container right on your pickup. The bin fits neatly between the fender wells of a full-size pickup box. Again, for safety, strap the bin in place and keep the tailgate closed during transport. No one wants a ton of seed slipping off the truck. It's easy to use a clay seed conveyor mounted right on the drill to transfer seed. The conveyor balances on a swivel mounting and provides one-person operation. Heavy-duty constructed. Operates off the hydraulic system of the tractor pulling the drill. The grain drill auger system from Casco matches no-till drills and provides quick and easy seed hopper filling. Constructed with 6-inch ABS tubing. Brush flatting lessens seed damage. Saves time and effort. A horizontal auger, purchased separately, folds out of the way to allow lids to open and close. Both augers can be hooked in series, so one set of hydraulic outlets runs both. Casco also offers a single auger system for no-till drills. Sudengay Industries has built an easy-to-use, low-cost seed handling unit that works well with a cubit container. It has a steel core bristle flight for gentle, flex-action seed handling. During transport, the 10-foot hydraulic auger points rearward. A built-in solenoid lets you load the planter right from the front seat. Innovative farmers will find even more seed sowing shortcuts once they start to use the returnable, efficient cubit containers. Each cubit will last for many, many seed seasons. Manufactured in Dawson Springs, Kentucky, of high-density polyethylene resin, Buckhorn Manufacturing gets raw materials shipped in by rail car for on-site storage. Mix in about any color, but cubit containers have been created and seed tested as black boxes. Resin granules are transported by vacuum from storage silos. Add the colorant, and the resin liquefies under heat and pressure. Nitrogen gas is injected into the mixture. The nitrogen helps create structural cells within the walls, strengthening the framework and allowing more impact resistance should the unit be struck a blow. In its liquid form, the polyethylene structural foam is injected into a mold. Water circulates through the mold to cool the resin and sets the plastic into a solid. Takes less than 5 minutes in this computer-automated process for another perfectly matched pair of side panels to be pulled from the 6-ton die. As the container is available in 2 different heights, 2 separate alloyed steel and aluminum dies were created. One die produces sides and ends for the taller corn and soybean containers. The other produces sides and ends for the shorter corn box. Parts keep stacking up. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's a work schedule that sounds a little bit like farming. Sequentially numbered for inventory control, each box gets a Cubit logo hot stamp burned onto each side. Base units, the bottom half of each seed container, are lifted off the same injection mill that produces side panels. Only thing, the one-piece bases are truly huge. The die for this piece weighs nearly 15 tons. But every 7 minutes, another base unit pops out. Meanwhile, at another press, inclined planes tumble out. Once trimmed, they're ready for the assembly line. Like some grand puzzle, piece by piece, the Cubit seed container takes shape. These imaginative efforts bring American farmers a revolutionary new seeding tool. The Cubit container, and NK's load and go concept, was introduced to American farmers grand style. They got their first look at the American Soybean Association trade show in Denver the summer of '93. The national farm media flocked to NK's Cubit container press conference at the ASA convention. Jerry and Jay Ostrander, two Iowa farmers who had a chance to try out a pre-production prototype Cubit, spoke.
We can load a drill in about 12 minutes, 46 bags. You do that all day long, and it made it pretty simple.
Farm media writers had questions for the Ostranders.
Oh, sure. It's getting harder and harder to find labor out on the farm, and Jay and I are looking for ways that we can handle more ground with less work.
That about sums it all up. Then the corn growers came to Denver, and the Cubit container was the bona fide showcase crowd stopper again. Always the same response. What a great idea. I want to know more. Looks like 40 paper sacks are empty and the drill's full. Done. Based on our side-by-side test today, with nearly identical 15-foot drills, here are some impressive calculations. The 40-unit equivalent 2,000-pound Cubit container emptied in a little more than 7 minutes. That's 280-plus pounds per minute, and that farmer wasn't even breathing hard. By hand, the same amount of bagged seed took 11 minutes 25 seconds to be lifted, opened, and dumped in the drill. 40 bags of seed, 2,000 pounds, 11 minutes 25 seconds, 175 pounds per minute. It took our strong, healthy young farmer nearly 4.5 minutes longer to load the 15-foot planter from a pallet of 50-pound bags. And he was sweating and breathing hard when the drill was full. Just think, you could save 4.5 minutes minimally every time you fill your drill, not to mention eliminating the hard work effort handling paper bags takes. Plant 7, 8, 10 more acres each hard-working day. And the topper? No burn permits, no paper sacks to dispose of. It's something to think about. Your Northrop King seed dealer has a new seeding answer, the Cubit seed container.